Let's get rolling. I need to check what's going on upstairs. Oh, wait. There's lore here. I forgot to put the lore in the box. Let's do that real quick. And somehow my box is still mostly open. You just did that to spite me. Get in there. Upstairs we go. Alright. We're making good progress on this map. We really have. The whole downstairs is basically clean other than box stacking. Okay, we need more bins. Which I think oh, and we need more buckets. Gotcha. Okay, well let's see if we can get some of this stuff just put in the bins that we already have. And then we'll bring more up, like a fresh... There you go. It worked. Now. Yeah, I think some of these, I think I have to break them apart. The welding gun is the trouble. Okay. Let's clean some of that. Oh yeah, the soothing sounds of a welding gun. There we go. Now you're chunky. Yep, into chunks. Into chunks, I say. Carryable chunks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I mean, famous last words, me with a welding gun. We know how that usually goes. We have experienced it firsthand a few times. All right. Let's get some of this gook into those bins. Okay. Maybe if I walk. Ooh, oh yeah, that's true. What kind of noodles? What kind of noodles are we talking? Nissan teriyaki beef noodles. Ah. Good old Nissan. Nissan. It's probably the correct way. I think. To say that. But, it's actually not that big of a deal. Okay. I still haven't figured out if this is supposed to be on fire or not. Alright, let's get these bins onto the elevator. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of mopping just to use up that water that's right there. And that way we have a good excuse for Whoa! Okay. That was very strange. Luckily when they're burned like that, it doesn't make as much of a mess. No, I want to pick up the whole thing. Thank you. My tastes are weird. Not something I know. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Everybody's got different stuff, like weird stuff they would mix. I usually freak everyone out with my pizza choices. So, you know. My absolute favorite pizza, which I think I've talked about on here a few times now. No cheese, because I can't do cheese. And instead just, you know, a little extra sauce and Japanese mayonnaise. A lot of Japanese mayonnaise. And then the toppings are jalapenos and pineapple. I love it. It's the best thing ever. I don't mix them together. I just drink the milk after having a mouthful of noodles. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. I also hate milk though. I mean, when you can't do the lactose, it's a thing, you know? It's kind of like when a well-meaning family member buys you like a special vegan version of something, but you're like, well, actually, I shouldn't eat that at all because my brain will think that it's real and will be screaming at me as to why are you eating this? Why? You shouldn't be eating this? So yeah, I mean, the vegan mac and cheese was lovely, but my brain spent the whole time being like, why are you eating cheese? You're gonna be so sick. I guess teriyaki is on the sweet side already. It's true. It's true. Excuse me, everyone. Can't. Some of these areas, I'm like, did I actually get all the goop? The gooky gunk? The glop? Okay. What on earth just happened? That was very strange. Alright, we're gonna just... we don't have another thing to clean that up with, so we're gonna go downstairs. Let me see if I can get around my own footprints. So I can pick up the bucket. Jeez. And you know what? I'm tired of these things. Oh yeah, it's the epic music. Yep, you're just gonna sit right there. We're going downstairs. City in Denver has the best vegan mac and cheese. Yeah, my brain just can't take it. It's just like, this isn't, it tastes fine. It's just that my brain is screaming, you're not supposed to eat it the whole time I'm eating it. So. Should probably get these open, huh? Hello? Hello? Jeez. Get yourself in there. This specific flavor is better than the others I've tried. I feel like I've had these ones in the past. Back before I couldn't do... Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, I thought we were gonna balance it the whole way. And I was gonna laugh. But apparently not. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, like what the balls am I supposed to do with this? I'm just gonna put this other one for now. Let's go. How's the burning? This side doesn't want to open. It's driving me a little bonkers. A little banana pants, if you will. I think I'm tabbing out for tonight. Okay, no worries. Have a good night. I just realized I didn't bring anything up with me. Let's go. Oh, we still have to clean the ceiling. Oh, that's gonna be such a pain. Alright. Getting the bins in will be no big deal. How? I've never done that before. Getting the bins in will be no big deal. As I was saying. Ugh. That's not what I meant to hit. Oh no! Apparently, the F keys are used in this game. Since when? So anytime I go back to my regular, it's gonna be acting funny. That's kind of hilarious. Did you mean change out of your neon costume? I thought you meant go into what's it? Hello? Honestly, this music is kind of good for this. Wait, hang on. Okay, moving on. Let's go. I like this track. It's good. If Viscera continues to be our go-to for just hangout times, which so far it has, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out that radio plug-in thingy so we can put our own music in there. It's a little complicated from what I can tell, but if we play this as our consistent hangout game, it would be worth it. As much as I like these tracks, I'd like to keep them in there, but I'd like to add some others as well. Oh my gosh, thank you, Anonymous, for giving Thistle a sob. I appreciate it. The curse endures every time you copy the tape. Yay! It's very kind. Enjoy the few emotes that have been approved. Theoretically, I looked up the queue times and they were like, yeah, it takes like max 48 hours, and I'm like, sure. It's only been like 5 days, it's fine. But yay! So hype. Hopefully more will get approved. It takes a little while to get on the auto-approve list. You have to be going for... Gosh, what was it? Was it 60? 60 stream days? 90. I think it's 60 for auto emotes and 90 for getting follower emotes, which I think at least some of the current emotes will become follower emotes, and then new ones will come in for the subs that are
more professional looking than what I can put together.
I'm just not used to working in sizes that small, so I can make something look really good up until it gets down to the 18 by 18, which it needs to look good in. Lay some more of these out, because chances are we're gonna need okay. Does that mean you're about to give me no? Okay. Yay! I'm so excited. We are that much closer to the wardrobe. Dun, 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 dun. That much closer. I think that means we're what? Technically, we'd be considered a third of the way there, or yeah, close enough. Math, not my strong suit, but I think that sounds about right. No, I was only gonna do one more.
Oh, I get gibbs. I got the gibbs. I got somebody's liver.
Like, my question is, who is this? Like, who are these people? Getting, are they like, is it someone other poor janitor somewhere getting like sucked into a what-a-load machine? Like, what is happening? Why this? Oh.
Ah! Oh no. Come here. No, eyeball. I need you to come out of there. Come here. Come here, little buddy. Here you go. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll clean our mop in this bucket so that we can clean this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Boom. Sure, good enough. Okay, I've got the max that I think I can fit in the elevator. Let's go ahead and take them upstairs, and then we'll come back down for a bucket run. Or I guess I could just... Oh, it might be. I'm walking on my own footprints. No, I do have to do a bucket run because of the spill. I wouldn't need to if it weren't for my
Spilling. Didn't mean to grab this one, but that's okay. That's fine. Yay. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're all out of bodies to make their heads wiggle to this song. We've got all of them cleaned up, and I think we got all the USB sticks. Don't think there's any more hiding from us. Alright, and then we do need to bring up at least one bucket.
Yeah, dance. Let's go.
I was thinking about, like, what would I do as a, you know, a dancy or a wiggle emo, and I'm like, honestly, I imagine just, like, shirt sleeves, like, pulled up over the hand, just going, like, wobble, wobble, wobble. So I gotta find somebody who could do that. What am I doing? Buckets. It's bouquet, dear. Anybody for brick comms? Anybody? I grew up watching Keeping Up Appearances. That's one of the ones that I've been watching since I was a small child. I don't know how many times I've seen all those episodes. The bouquet residence lady of the house speaking. Sheridan! Sorry. Alright. Might as well bring some extras. I feel like the buckets are always meaner to me than the what-a-load machine. The what-a-load machine, you know, I can get 15, 20 bins out of there before it freaks out. I haven't seen much British comedy stuff, although I do enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. It was, I guess because it was a late night, you know, public broadcast system, PBS thing. Let's see, yeah, I grew up, my very first Britcom was Are You Being Served? I was like 6 years old. And I couldn't sleep one night, and what are you doing? This is getting ridiculous. No, that is literally how it's supposed to go in. I'm supposed to do that. And then it auto-clicks.
I swear.
And I couldn't sleep, and mi familia was watching, well, they were watching Red Green, which is a Canadian thing, and then Are You Being Served came on after it, so I grew up watching. What is happening? I have no idea what just occurred. So let's see, Keeping Up Appearances is one of the ones I saw a lot. Are You Being Served is a lot. And Are You Being Served Again is actually quite good. The sequel they did a couple years later. And then... Okay, it's getting crowded in here. Let's head on up. Blackadder. All the seasons. What else did I see? A lot of Jeeves and Wooster. Good old Monty Python. Let's do a little cleaning here before we... Yeah. Bring the other buckets out. Trying to think what else. Father Ted, actually. Which, thankfully, nowadays, because of a few episodes, have some little disclaimers on them where they're like... Yeah, there's some shit in this episode that shouldn't have been okay even in the 90s, so watch at your own discretion. Which I appreciate. Alright, hang on. Let's get the goopy bucket all the way up to the machine, because that's how I tell which one I'm supposed to be using next. There's another big one I'm forgetting. I watched a lot of... What was it? Because there was all different ones, because they would just like rotate them through just based on whichever ones they had the okay to play at any given time. So like, you might be enjoying one, but then yeah, PBS would like lose the ability to broadcast it for a while, so you wouldn't see it for a while. And rotate through. Red Dwarf, I watched actually a fair amount of Red Dwarf. Most notable for man who would rather go into cryogenic stasis as punishment than give up the whereabouts of his illegal pet, which is awesome. And then he wakes up and everybody's fucking dead. all the years later, because stuff went wrong while he was in there. But it's a comedy, and his cat also evolved into this little Richard lookalike with fangs, like humanoid. I think my favorite thing about the cat, there's this one scene where he's just walking around with some kind of aerosol spray, kind of like perfumish kind of thing, and he's just spraying it on stuff, and he's going, "This is mine, and this is mine." I was like, oh, that's so real. I love cats, but oh my god. Oh, Mobby. That's okay. We have plenty of gunk to go around. I may have too many bins for what we need, but it's better than not having enough, because all you have to do is put them on the fire. Okay. Wow, this place is looking pretty clean. I'm used to bumping into that when I'm popping it open. That one downstairs, that was really weird. And this one? Yes, there we go. I think for comfort, I always tend to go back to Are You Being Served, just because it was one of the ones that I watched when I was really little. I didn't understand the crude jokes. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I remember my grandmother getting up in arms about my mother letting me watch them. And she's like, she's 6. She doesn't know what some of these jokes are. I'm also just like a weird kid that doesn't like pick up on things. So even if I had known, I probably wouldn't have picked up on it. Like, all the pussy jokes, I never understood. I just thought people were laughing because an old lady was talking about her cat. I honestly, even once I got older, it didn't click for a while. Right, I like that these ceilings are low enough. Probably because they didn't want to force you to come up here with that lift thing. It's gonna be an ordeal dragging that around downstairs. As weird and jank as this game is, it's clear they did everything in their power to not make it frustrating in the wrong ways. Like, the frustration comes from, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I spilled that bucket. build another bucket. One of my comfort games is I Spy a Treasure Hunt. Sadly, it doesn't work because of more modern hardware. Yeah, no, one of the games I would love to share with people is the Jordan Project. I never played the later ones. I did eventually get copies of them off eBay, but they wouldn't run on my computer. But now they're on GOG. Except for the first one. They do have the kind of reimagining, remake version of the first one, but it's completely different, and I've never played it. I'd rather go through the old one that I knew like the back of my hand back in the day. We haven't checked in with Weird Cthulhu Creature over here in a while. How you doing? Yeah, high five. High five, little man. Yeah. Look, you got tentacles? These are my tentacles. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, we'll have to let the smellometer thing tell us where we've missed a spot around in here, because getting to that point where hard to tell. Like, I'll know it works when I see the logo showing up. If they don't, then the interactables will not work at all. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, boo. I was like, just one more! No. The answer was no. This bucket said no. You may not have one more. Alright. Grody bucket. I'm gonna put you... We're gonna go ahead and just put you to the back here. Wow, I brought all these buckets up here, but... it did not take as much to clean this area as I thought. We'll leave them up here for now. I ain't gonna drag them down until I have to. Alright. These we should be able to stack. Oh, and I need to figure out... I know where the, all the boxes go, but I still am not 100% sure on the barrels. Did we suss out where those were supposed to go? Or... I have not seen a spot for them. I need to have another look around. Yeah, so there's something weird with the original Journeyman project. There's some reason why they can't get it. It actually has to do with it originally running on Windows 3.1, and then it was re-released on 95. There's something weird about that means that they can't just bring it over and put it on GOG like the other ones, so... Actually, I think Steam might have them now. I'm not certain, though. For a long time, only GOG had them, and Steam didn't. I do want to play the reimagining remake thing of the first one, but I would rather do it after I've got to re-experience the old one. There is a thing that I found, there we go, that is supposed to emulate having a Windows 95 computer, but I don't know if I can get a game running on it or not. It's just a little, like, really low, it doesn't take a lot of resources. Low resources type of almost just emulation window versus emulating a whole, like, bootable chunk of your hard drive. If I can get it working, we'll definitely stream that. Horror-centric be darned. We will do some true sci-fi. It involves time travel, if you're not familiar with the Journeyman Project. And at the time, it was a big deal. Like, it was, like, some places were promoting it as the world's first photorealistic game, because they actually, the textures they used were scanned in and stuff, so. I Spy Spooky Mansion Deluxe is one I've grown fond of. Oh, yeah. I didn't grow up with it, but I'm sure a little kid me would have loved it. That sounds fun. That sounds like something I would have been into. There's some stuff in here.
Let's get it burning, because it takes a little bit. Yeah.
You can fit in there. Go on.
Yeah.
The attic totally would have scared little kid me. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like I did scare pretty easily as a kid, but I was always more scared of... I was always less scared of, you know, like vampires and werewolves and more scared of like a random stranger coming into my house and murdering me. Like, I was always scared of that. I was scared of people. I was always scared of people. I was not usually scared of monsters. I've always had a fear of the dark, or what's in it, rather. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I can't do complete darkness. I freak out. I have a complete... I will freeze and start, like, having a screaming panic attack. Can't do it. If there's someone there with me in the complete darkness, then I'll just, I guess, grab onto them and try and... I can handle it in small doses, like you're going to a haunted house kind of walkthrough thingy, but... Can't do, and I also can't fall asleep with complete silence. I can stay asleep usually if I have passed out and there's enough noise. Wait, what the? I just noticed that this fell out. Okay, well, I'm glad you're not goopy. I think that might have been why. So there's this moment in the old I guess old now because it's a couple years old. The LP I did of Resident Evil 7, I did back when I had my friend regularly co-hosting with me on YouTube, and we there's a moment really early on where you are looking for, you lose track of your wife that you came to come save, and like clearly something is not right with her. Hello, Bucket. What you doing over there? I might need you. And you open this door and you start like walking down these stairs, and it's just darkness looking down the stairs. Like you can only see like the immediate stair in front of you. And the noise I made when she appeared coming up those stairs, I cannot recreate. Because it wasn't a scream and it wasn't a screech. It was like this warbly, like, like just pure fear. I freaked out so bad. Being a kid, having to keep my door open when I was sleeping was a nightmare. I hated that. I hated it so much. Bedroom in the old house was right next to a set of stairs. My baby room, when I was itsy bitsy, had the attic stairs, old-fashioned attic stairs in it. My bed was diagonal from my door and didn't help at all. Yep, no, I always hated that. I'm circling around thinking about what our next step is. Like, do we want to start doing this ceiling cleaning, or should we say that for next time? I still don't know. We gotta figure out, you know what, if I'm gonna wander around, I need to figure out where the barrels go. Because I know where all the boxes go. But I don't know where the, like these little guys go. Did I just do a... How does this happen? These random icky footprints. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan at all. If you do, please. Had a nightmare, a skeleton peering at me from my doorway. Oh god. Didn't try to hurt me or anything, it just stared at me. Yeah, I remember them trying to, I remember my mom trying to help me out because I was having trouble sleeping in my own room when I was really little, and she thought, well, maybe I was scared of the attic stairs. She's like, well, the stairs are in her room. So maybe she's just, you know, frightened by that. Can I get this in here even? Like, I don't know what else to do with it other than to burn it. What? What is happening? What else do I do with this if you don't burn? Oh my gosh. Physics. It was like a skeleton child too. Ooh. Didn't try to hurt me or anything, just stared at me. Yeah, that's spooky. Yeah, my mom was trying to help me out and was like, okay, I'm gonna put like some curtains. You're not and I'll make them kind of see-through so that you can still see like, oh yeah, there's nothing coming down the stairs, right? 'Cause she was preemptively trying to nip that in the bud. And didn't work out because the draft just made them like be all like flowy and floating all the time into my room. Like they never stopped moving. What am I supposed to do with those? I might have to look up what I'm supposed to do with those. So like there's little cryogenic things up there. But like I don't know, I've got these guys. These guys don't know where they go because we've got the yellow and orange markings over here, yeah? Oh, you're a big one. I thought you were a smaller one. My bee. Let's see if we can get you up on top there. There we go. Maybe? I hope that counts. Eh. Good enough. You're smaller though, yeah? Yeah, it's the Poke song. I like Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that room when I was a kid, but it's definitely not alone in there. I don't know what it was, but I was not alone in there. Oh, you are also. Come on, B. I keep thinking perception is failing. Yeah, they're the only ones that are marked, so yeah, I might have to figure out where these other ones are supposed to go. Okay, you guys are kind of small, so I'll move you over. No. No, no. I'm trying to turn you. There you go. Wait. You look like you're caught up on that. I don't like that. Let's not. Oh my gosh. Physics, please. Physics, please. Okay, no, I want to put another big one in there. So put the medium one there, maybe? Oh yeah, box stacking is fun in this game. There we go. Let's go. The power of Poke. You're even smaller. My goodness. I don't like this. Stop leaning on each other. Because like I'm all worried that if they don't sit flat that they won't count or something. There we go. Okay. Are you bigger? Are you the same size? I can't tell. This is all weird. It's all wonky. You look bigger. But you're not? Question mark? I cannot tell. I don't know. I think I can put you up here. There we go. Huh. Okay, let's get you over here so I don't lose track of you. You guys too, honestly. Let's get you guys like shoved over here so I at least have some idea where y'all are. Ugh, box stacking time. We knew it was going to eventually come to this. I've complained about this in other games. My silent mouse just isn't as good at listening to more gentle commands. I don't know how else to put that. I'm like, just hold it, and it'll be like, no! It either refuses to do it all or it holds on for too long. Okay. That's one. Let's grab another one. Epic box stacking. Okay, that's a little more flat, yeah. There we go. Whew. I have no idea if you, like, don't get full points if you just burn all the boxes. Because I have definitely thought about that. Like, if you were to, like, burn all the smaller boxes. Thought about that as a thing. There we go. A couple more yellows over here. There we go. Yeah, actually, let's see if I can get this one up there. Nope! I did not arrange it appropriately. There we go. So I accidentally left clicked instead of right clicked, and so I threw it and we bounced off each other. That was weird. Alright, we got boxes down here, so let's get... We'll make this pile a little bit more obvious. Over here. So we haven't figured out where all that go. There's another one! There's 3 of these things. What do I do with them? Okay. Before I put this next... Well, I'll put this one up on top of this guy. I guess that's fine. And we can make another setup here with a small one. That'd be alright. Okay. But we also have boxes spring down from upstairs, so I guess we could do that next. Yeah. And yes, they do have to be inside the lines. Like, there's no, like... Yeah, if it goes over the line, it doesn't count. Let's check. Oh, hello. There you go. It's a bucket. We're gonna keep that bucket, continue keeping that bucket there. Can I just, Nope. There we go. Okay, here we go. Big. I heard that squishy footprint. Big one. Oh no. That's what I was worried about. Having too many sacks of short boxes. Right. We can make this work though. Just gotta stack the shorty ones even higher. Oh, sure. Sure, that works. There we go. See? Everything's fine. You're kind of a weird one, ain't ya? There we go. See? Everything's fine. And then we can like rearrange this one. So that's not so weird. Yeah, get it a little further in. There we go. And you can go back up on top and everything will be fine. Alright. Let's bring the ones downstairs. Up here, we'll just load everything up in the elevator. Start throwing it into piles. Come here. Don't know if that's gonna work out, but we got some blue barrels. Kind of squeeze in here, yeah. We got these weirdos. I might keep them outside for a moment. Grab another barrel. Yeah, they can just kind of squeeze in. Not as worried about them. You know what? We're just gonna do that. There we go. What? Why? What are these random footprints? What tiny bit of goop have I missed somewhere? Alright, tiny one. Let's put... yeah, I'll keep you there. Okay. Here we go. Got a bunch more of those. Ah, here's another orange one. Yep. And there's another barrel. Two other barrels, actually. Okay. Let's see what we can squeeze in here. There we go. Wow. Thought I could do this all in one trip, but there's more up here than I remember. Probably for the best that it ends up being 2 trips, though. Let's be real. Probably a good idea. Alright. Oh, yeah. Nope. There is way too much. Alright, you know what? You know what we're gonna do, actually? No, they're already in there too far. I was like, we'll just toss all the yellow ones off. No, we won't. No, we won't. I did it. I did it. Yeah. There we go. Thank goodness the elevator physics don't usually screw me over, you know. Nervous laughter. Okay, how much more can I actually fit in here? I could try stacking barrels on top of each other, but might not be a good idea. Maybe better to like try to... Also, I'm not 100% convinced that I'm not supposed to put the barrels somewhere up here. So maybe I shouldn't move the barrels after I've already put like half of them on. That's okay. We can just... yeah, how about this? These funny little dudes, we'll wait to bring them downstairs. In case we're supposed to keep them up here. Who knows? And then we'll, once we get boxes kind of settled and off of the elevator, yeah, we will, call it. I did it again. Put up those. Any others over here? Yeah. Quite a bit. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That might be. Hey look, stacking for stacking. Can I stack this one? Is that already 3 high? I guess that's already 3 high, huh? Okay, not yet. I cannot. Alright, let's grab this one. And then we're gonna pull the barrels off before I bring anything else over here.
I was all like, look at me, I'm so smart.
But actually, let's not. Oh, I'm stuck. Put these on just yet, in case I end up just having to drag them back up here anyway. So I'm wondering, these guys have kind of a faint stripe on the side. So I'm wondering if on the painted parts downstairs for the orange and yellow boxes, if there's also like a weird stripe that's different for each one. Oh. Jeez. Alright. I'm afraid I'm gonna forget about them though, so we are gonna move them in here. Otherwise, things could be bad news. But then I'm like, oh no, I have to stack the boxes even higher, because how would I fit the barrels in with the boxes? And but if there's not a spot for them, am I supposed to just get rid of them? Like, are these like containers of used cryo what's-its? So I should get rid of them? Like,
It's been too long since I dealt with barrels.
but I thought for sure, excuse me, that you're supposed to look for blue on the floor. But
I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. In fact.
I think we can get all the orange and yellow ones. And you know how I've always been saying, like, oh, I don't want something weird to happen and the physics to cause all my stuff to explode. You know what? There's nothing gory in these boxes, so I might just leave them on the elevator. And then just see what happens. Because if they explode everywhere and cause a weird physics thing to happen, that will be hilarious and great content. I don't even care. It just, you know, it's less funny when it's gory stuff and you have to do all the cleanup that you thought you already know, you know.
Let me in. Let me in. Ah!
I guess this is probably fine, honestly. Some high-intensity gameplay. That's right. Stacking boxes. I almost yelled, for the Lord! No. No. Is it for Satan instead? Wow. I don't think there's any way we get all of these on there. I think those orange ones might have to come down on a separate go around. You can get the yellow ones though. This one is too big to be stacking, but they can look. They made a little tunnel. Okay. Can I? Nope. Come on. Come on. No. No, I don't even care anymore if you stay. Oh, God. Nope. Didn't stay. It's okay. Everything is fine. Hey, look, it just fell into the tunnel. See? We're all good. There we go. I've never completed a level on here. Oh, it takes a long time. It takes time. We've been working on this one for like a month, off and on. Like a few hours here and there. I'm not sure what our current work time is just yet. I'm so determined to do this in one. I don't want to have to come back until it's time for barrels. Okay, you know what? Got this. We got this. See? See? Everything's fine. Just oh God. Okay. Okay. I did it. It takes patience. I've never done it with help. I think it would be really hilarious and fun to do with multiplayer, but I've never had the opportunity to do such a thing. So you going up here? I think you're going up there. There you go. You look too big for that spot, but I'm gonna leave you there anyway. Okay, we're gonna just leave those on the elevator. It is time for us to call it for tonight. I have to figure out what I'm supposed to do with those because I can't seem to burn them. Question mark. So I'm like, do I weld them back on somewhere? But then where? But then where? You know? Oh, you know what? I need to take the welding gun real quick. Those are like bullet holes. Come on, going. Thank you. Yeah, these are always a pain. They're even worse than the gooky gut grossness that you gotta use the welding gun on. So it's just these tiny little precise spots. Okay. Completely forgot those were there. I should probably double check for more somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna look around. This will be our final little task for tonight. Is just kind of check for any obvious bullets. Yep, there's some. As I immediately knock over. Wow, you were bloody. You were bloody water. That's good. That's good. I'm glad I have some extra buckets laying around. Oh my gosh. I thought you might be. That's my bee.
Cleans it. Clean.
Oh no, there's a box here. Okay, I'm gonna move the welding gun over to where these bullet holes are. That way.
I will notice them.
They're here, right? Yeah.
Could you?
This random what? This random empty bucket that needs to go in the garbo.
Into the fire with you. Into the fire. Yeah, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're just gonna leave this on the elevator, and if craziness happens, it just happens. If chaos proceeds, So be it. Let's save our progress, though. Wow, we're at... 8 hours and 42 minutes. That's how long it has taken us so far to do this one. I mean, makes sense. This whole area was gross, and I had to put, like, new lamps and embryos in all these cases. Like, remember that? It's a while. This is one of the bigger maps, too. So, you know. Alright. Let the mess fester? Yep.